Daniel Khalife, a British terror suspect and former British soldier, is still on the run from police after escaping from HMP prison in Wandsworth in south-east London. We know that Khalife spent nearly 4 years in the British Army and was kicked out earlier this year when he was charged with terrorism offences and offences under the Official Secrets Act. He'd been held on remand at Wandsworth prison and escaped, police believe, by clinging to the underneath of a food van wearing red and white striped chef trousers. Now, that vehicle was stopped about an hour after it left the prison nearby in Putney, but Khalife was gone. Police have been causing huge tailbacks at the ports in Dover because they fear he may be trying to flee the country. And we also know that there has been a search in Richmond Park, also in southwest London, amid fears he may be hiding out there. There was a gentleman briefly detained at Banbury train station yesterday after a member of the public reported that they thought they'd seen Khalife. That man was later released with no further action after proving that he was not the terror suspect on the run. So he remains at large. More and more details emerging about what sort of person, what sort of soldier Khalife was. We knew that he served with the Royal Signals Regiment. And he was a junior rank, he was a signaller, that's the lowest rank. Comrades say he was relatively well liked. He was a class clown, he was something of a joker. He was a competent but not an exceptional soldier. We know from one of the photographs that's emerged of him, he was posing topless holding a dress shirt, but on the shoulder of that shirt was the rank of a brigadier, effectively a one-star general, a very senior officer. The idea that Khalife might have worn that would have clearly been a fairly audacious practical joke, a fairly audacious prank within military circles. We've also seen other pictures of him appearing to wear his uniform rather clownishly. As I say, reports emerging that he was a joker, a bright man, relatively intelligent and relatively well liked. The news that he'd been arrested and charged with terrorism came as a huge shock to his comrades.